What up, y'all? You know who it is. Your boy JD Kiss, you know what I mean? Right now with Chris John. Shout out to Camden, New Jersey, all my niggas out there. Let's get right into it. Yeah!
BTBTV. Chris John, man. Yo, born, let's get him, man.
Yeah, never off plan. Used to get busy with them guns in my hand. 4 or 5 or a black 9 with a grand in my pocket and beef cool as a fan. BTBTV, we are not playing. Y'all just talk, we back it up and down. Sideways, F what y'all saying. We Kyrie and Kanye. This a boss talk, so you clowns should just fly away. Yeah. Hop on the bridge, throw your frame off the highway. This not a game, this is business, this my way. Real talk, your opinion is nothing to us. We gon' stay on chill, long as y'all don't violate. But it's not fair. We could be cool or your worst nightmare. We the best, I swear. And you could be my friend or enemy, I don't care. And you better beware. Cause we coming for the whole pie and we don't share. No, it just ain't fair. But we the best, I swear. We the best, I stay up in the mix. A project politics, my mood kinda sick. Name well known from the hood to the sticks. 100 on the highway, flying so fast, burn the gears when I shift. Some people kick dirt on your name, what shoes you gave them. Broke your back for them and they got the nerve to play you. Kick rap's door off, pushed and shove my way through. Bum rush the kitchen, put my floor up on the menu. The jealousy be hitting up in jokes. That's why I stay serious like David Banner turned in the Hulk in pure form like the Pope. Haters get infrared beams with the scope, so run and get ghosts. We fight good, boxed in like Floyd on the ropes. I'm the great black hope. Man, we the team and they know it coast to coast and it just ain't fair. We could be cool or your worst nightmare. We the best, I swear. And you can be my friend or enemy, I don't care. And you better beware. Cause we coming for the whole pie and we don't share. No, it just ain't fair. We the best. If you with us, put your lighters in the air. No, it just ain't fair.
BTBTV. Just ain't fair, man. Yeah.
Yo, Born. Show them how we do this, man. BTBTV. We bully the police. No run, no retreat.
Shout out to Mr. BTBTV. Local Queen. We back. Respect.
One more time for y'all in the back.
Weekend.
Y'all slow ninjas.
My plan for something great birthday. Vice versa. Yeah.
Yo. John Gotti flow, rap Pablo, Escobar status, rap game Corleone. I can show you how you lay back and watch your pockets grow. Stay away from devious women, end up like Papa Smoke. Y'all wake up every day twitching like yo, I gotta post. I wake up everyday mission, it's $1 million notes, dominoes, bodies drop, rot stink like hollow toast. Broadway, man, if you know, then you know. I came for everything they said I couldn't have, got that and then some, and then some. My ones on overload, say y'all overdose. Your rappers in the tight squeeze and that clutch like Cobra rope, the okie doke. We don't go for that. All she wrote, another tale from the street, death and horror flow. The projects like a ghost try and haunt your soul. Another tale from the street, homicide the folks who wanna play till them guns scream adios. Another tale from the street, black mafia. So Don Corleone mixed with Al Capone. Another tale from the street, like an opera show. These kids be acting to their life movie curtain closed. Nowadays your foes will plot you wearing Malcolm X hats, 666. The devil on his shoulder won the death match. Reminiscing when more street ninjas was off the hook, chasing D's up off the block, trying to run and get the force, blood on pavement. He's 12 years old and he tough to play with. He don't go to playgrounds, that's his fiends who want their veins stick. We can't miss, we can hit the target with our hands behind our back, our eyes closed and half brainless. Don't play with us. Another tale from the street, death and horror flow. The projects like a ghost try and haunt your soul. Another tale from the street, homicide the foe who won the play till them guns scream adios. Another tale from the street, black mafio. So Don Corleone mixed with Al Capone. Another tale from the street like an opera show. These kids be acting till they like movie curtain close. Yeah, BTBTV. It's the movement, man. You're born. You're born, let's get 'em. Let's get 'em. Kaz, we up in here, man.
First of all, I want to say peace to the 5% nation of God's and earth. Salam alaikum, alhamdulillah, rahmatullah, all the true Muslim brothers and sisters out there. This is the King of New Jersey. This is BTBTV, where we bully the bullies. This is your honorable host, Born Divine Almighty Allah. Yo, I want to shout out everybody who showed me love and support, showed me and the earth love and support for our born days. We appreciate that. And from that right now, let's get to business. We ain't no Bloods or no Crips. We doing our own thing. BTBTV that started the zone gang like nigga. What? Yeah, we here, man. Yo, let's talk about this Tony Romo situation. Do you ever wonder why him and JerryJones are so tight? Right now, I'm about to do a fair use, and I want you to know what Tony Romo from, and what's that where he's from. So we're gonna listen to Cashapp for life, fair use with this. You know what I mean? I think it should be out there. Was it a near slip, or does he really feel this way? Let's find out.
At first, and then pretty soon after, it starts to slow down. That's probably
Kwame Brown and Ryan Clark on the Kwame Brown. So I said, well, let me check it out, see what it is, and I'm gonna get back to y'all. So what I found out from the public was that this Tony Romo thing is bigger than what we thought, right?
Fair use, fair use.
So what we saw was a whole lot of people putting together pieces and clips of Tony Romo almost saying that special N-word in the middle of the AFC Championship game between the Bengals and the Chiefs.
Now let me let you hear what you're talking about. In case y'all didn't see it, we're gonna go to the slip up. Now listen to this.
The extra yards, the tough yards, the finish on the play. Right there, you got three. You talked about this is the best tackling team. They don't.
It was almost like you were nervous, like it was a game.
The extra yards, the tough yards, the finish on the play. Right there, you got three. You talked about this is the best tackling team. They don't.
It was almost like you were nervous, like it was a game. This giant, this figure. I mean, this guy was just like such a cool moment.
The extra yards, the tough yards, the finish on the play. Right there, you got three. You talked about this is the best tackling team. They don't.
It was almost like you were nervous, like it was a game. This giant, this figure. I mean, this guy was just like such a cool moment.
Now that wasn't the first time he almost used the N-word. That was the second time.
I mean, this guy was just like such a cool moment.
Yo, bro. You got your computer on? That was the first time he almost used it.
Yeah, it's off now. You hear me too?
Now I'll hear it now.
Okay.
All right, check this out. Let's go back. Listen to this. This is not the first time he almost used that N-word. Everybody, here we go right here.
The extra yards, the tough yards, the finish on the play. Right there, you got three. You talked about this is the best tackling team. They don't.
It was almost like you were nervous, like it was a game. This giant, this figure. I mean, this guy was just like such a cool moment, special.
Tony Romo was taking shots at Joe Burrow during the Bengals.
Yo, now, did you hear that?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Now we gonna go back because oh boy, Tony Romo almost using the N word.
Yeah, he tripping.
Hold up.
The extra yards, the
Oh, forgot.
Ronnie, stay giant with 100 more sheets than Bounty.
World, this shit, homie. Sensei ripping them back again with another video.
No,
Today we got comedian Bill Bellamy reacting to Tony Romo going viral after fans believe they caught him almost saying the N-word on live TV. That's right, y'all. Y'all know how we do, man. Let's check out this clip and hear what Bill Bellamy has to say. Make sure to leave your thoughts and comments down in the section below. And yeah, let's get right to it.
The extra yards, the tough yards, the finish on the play. Right there, you got three. You talked about this is the best tackling team. They don't miss tackles.
I know y'all heard about Tony Romo. Come on, Tony. Not Romo. God damn it, Tony. Tony Romo damn near said the N-word on live TV. And then the people are going to take up for him. He wasn't. He wasn't going to say that. He was going to say Niners. Ain't no Niners on the field, Tony. People always trying to make up for people's real. That's what they really want to say when they're saying it by mistake. That's what people get off. They don't realize that's what people really want to say. Like what was he going to say? Neapolitan Masters was about to tackle him. He's about to say the Nectarines. All three of them Nectarines was about to. Oh my God! All three of them Nova Scotias.
Lawrence Robinson, salute, bro. I'm great. How you? All right, y'all. Now y'all heard it, right? If y'all didn't hear it, I want y'all to hear it again, so y'all can know that Tony Romo and JerryJones are one and the same.
The extra yards, the tough yards, the
Racist
finish on the play. Right there, you got three. You talked about this is the best tackling team. They don't.
It was almost like you were nervous, like it was a game. This giant, this figure, I mean, this guy was just like such a cool moment, special.
So now it's a lot of black people that got something to say about this, bro. You know what I'm saying? They talking about, oh, he didn't, how you know he's gonna say that? Or then somebody gonna say, well, he was raised around black people. How you know he was raised around black people? From what I know, he's from a part of Illinois that's outside Chicago where it's racist. You know, Chicago was gentrified. It's like blacks in one area, whites in another area.
Yeah.
And if you go to side town Chicago, they ain't calling you brother. They ain't saying none of that. They talking about niggas. That's something he had around the dinner table. Why do you think about JerryJones was so tight?
Right.
Now, that's what Carcino for Life had to say about it. You know what I'm saying? It's fair use to Carcino for Life. I usually don't agree with some of the stuff he said, but this right here, I gotta agree with this, yo. Let's listen.
And he's saying that like it was. Right there, you got three Nick. But the thing is, one of the dudes is white. But extra yards, the tough yards, the finish on the play. And right there, and now if he said three something, like right there, you got the three, right? 1, 2, 3. So he's got to be talking about them, right? Hey, right there, you got three. Now, if he gonna try to say we got 3 near misses, or was he about to say we got 3 near misses, or what? I don't know. But to me, it sounds like, see, this is what happens when you have a couple. The protection, what you say, people call them governors. Like you put a governor on yourself. And that all that is putting a border on yourself. That's how you know you old when somebody like you old down south saying you put a governor on yourself. And you say that. Tony Romo and them, they put a governor on themselves. Hit the like button, people.
Yo, Calvin Buchanan, fact.
This is reaching at his finest. I don't know. You see, I live where Tony Romo, I'm living like about, I would say about 20, 30 minutes away from where Tony Romo grew up. His hometown. They even got the little plaque thing on the side saying, the home of Tony Romo. And then you will smell chocolate all through the town because they got a factory where they make chocolate at. And I'm going to tell you this right on. The percentage of black folks over there is probably -0.3. And if a black person walk into their Walmart over there, boy, they are shocked. They go, can I help you? Trust me, I know. I'm telling you from somebody from experience. So the fact that Tony Romo might be like those people from Wisconsin in that town does not surprise me. Because that, trust me, that Negro says Negro all the time. He had one too many, and he's about to say, and those 3 N-words. He was about to let that slip on national TV. And now that it almost slipped, the people that hate Tony Romo in the media, they are pushing it. You see, this is how you can tell who really hates you and who don't. Because you're like, man, this thing is like, it should be dead and faded away. Tony hadn't even explained what he really was going to say or trying to say. A lot of people don't like Tony Romo. They feel they don't like the way he just jumped into the position and didn't do any groundwork or nothing. He just came from being a quarterback to boom, he's taking one of the biggest jobs in Super Bowl. And now Tom Brady finna do it. And now they're getting pissed. All these other media people like, look, man, I worked my butt off. I had to freeze my butt off there holding a microphone outside. So what was the turning factor? Those people are pissed. They did all the groundwork. And now here you come in reaping all the benefits. You just walk into a plush, warm, cozy thing, and you just get to go up there, get the drink, sit at the dick table, and you think they like you? No. So yeah, they gonna talk about this. They gonna talk about it a lot. I know. And that is like the biggest like misconception people have. Is that Tony Romo, if that was somebody that was black and he almost said something like that in that position, he would have to administer an apology. Even if nothing happened, he almost said it. He would have to accept what he was going to say and then issue an apology. Shannon Sharp went up there and issued an apology for what he did for the Laker game. Skip Bayless is yet to give an apology for what he said about DeMar Hamlin to this day. My thing is, I want to know, what was he about to say if he wasn't saying what he said? Let's go back.
Yards, the tough yards, the finish on the play. Right there, you got 3. We talked about this, the best tackle. 3 yards, the tough yards, the finish on the play. Right there, you got 3. We talked about this, the best tackle. The extra yards, the tough yards, the finish on the play.
three,
Shout out to my
even
brother.
if a black man
Scott,
was to say
salute, man. I
that
see you in the
exact
building.
words and be like, yeah, you know, it was three niggas on the field, he would have to come out and apologize. Everybody.
See, you know, that's why I want to ask this question. If it was a black guy that said, we got three crackers. Got three crackers. Them crackers tackle hard as hell.
Yeah.
What would they say then? We got three small hats. Them small hats tackle hard as hell.
Well, he'd be out of there.
We'd be out of there, bro. But he could we got three nits. Oh, he was talking about he about to say Nigerians. No, the hell he wasn't.
Yes.
He was say, what was he gonna say? We got three nickels.
Right.
What was he gonna say, bro? What did it sound like to you? It sound like he said, we got three niggas. But why would we expect any less from him? You know what his father figure is? JerryJones.
Yeah.
JerryJones loved Tony Romo. More than he loved them prostitutes he probably been tricking with for the last 50 years. Shout out to my little brother Scott. He's Scott in the building.
Scott, salute, bro.
Yo, he probably loved them. He probably loved Tony Romo more than he loved the prostitutes he sleep with. You know what I'm saying? Let's listen to what Carcino for Life had to say, yo, because he making a good point in this because they were crucified.
Everybody in the world would have to come out and apologize. Shouts out to Kwame Brown. Thanks again for letting me be a part of that. Everybody was, why was Carcino up there? Like Gil has never mentioned me. He mentioned my name in concert. So that's why I was up there. Why was Carcino up there? I'm like, he put me in concert with it. It's two people. It's Carcino and Kwame Brown. Carcino has said worse things to me than Kwame Brown.
On my MacBook Air is the best app I've used all year, Clean My Mac X. And even if they weren't today's video sponsor, I would still be sharing this app in this roundup. It truly is.
He said, I just changed the thumbnail. Okay. My impression is too spot on. I don't know where I get that from. Everybody say, man, how you do everybody's voice like that? I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know how it come from, but yeah. The other day, people was like, man, you sound just like that dude.
Yo, they ready to cancel everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, how about them cowgirls with your racist manager, your racist owner, and your racist ex-quarterback? Stone C, Dallas, Texas. You know what I'm saying? How about that? Let's see what Shannon Sharp had to say about this real quick. We'll get to the root to the tutor, and she's gonna sound Sharp country boy. Shannon Sharp country boy. He gonna give you the work. Here we go, yeah, right here.
Another fake internet controversy because, you know, people always need something to be fake outraged about. And this controversy involves Tony Romo, who's an announcer for, I believe, CBS. And he was a former quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. He was commenting on the AFC Championship game between the Bengals and the Chiefs. And at one point, while commenting on a replay, it sounds like he almost let the N-word fly. Take a look.
Tough yards, the finish on the play. Right there, you got three. You talked about this is the best tackling. Tough yards, the finish on the play. Right there, you got three. You talked about this is the best tackling. Right there, you got three. Right there, you got three. Right there, you got three.
Yeah, so I don't know about you guys, but I think that's absolutely hilarious, right? I think it's absolutely hilarious that this dude said what sounds to be like he was about to say the N-word, N-I-G-G-A, right? That's what it sounds like. But we don't really know, okay, if that's what he intended to say. However, the internet seems to think that, you know, that's what he was trying to say. So let's read here. Tony Romo is a man who gets paid a lot of money to talk about football on TV alongside Jim Nantz. Romo is an analyst on CBS, and fans have enjoyed his commentary. Although Romo has his haters, he is still someone who is respected, a guy who knows a lot about the sport. On Sunday, Romo got to call the AFC Championship game. Of course, this matchup featured the Kansas City Chiefs and Cincinnati Bengals. In the end, the Chiefs won 23-20. However, it was one of Romo's calls that got most of the attention on social media. At one point in the match, numerous people took to Twitter as they couldn't believe their ears. Subsequently, videos were posted with an analysis of what Romo may have or may not have been trying to say. Down in the video below, you can hear Romo say that the Chiefs player was surrounded. However, he eventually made an N sound before catching himself and saying something else. Consequently, he had people thinking he was about to let the N-word slip. This guy says, 3 what, Tony Romo? In the ensuing tweets, even more fans came through with the very same analysis. Many struggled to think of what he could have been trying to say. Some theorized Nichols, while others thought he was confused and wanted to say Niners. Either way, this is one of those situations that Romo may very well have to address at some point. Well, you know, he could have been saying ninjas, right? 3 ninjas. He got 3 ninjas, right? Yeah, so you got some people again accusing him of saying three N-words, right? He about to say 3 N-words. This guy, Van Lathan, okay, he made a big deal out of this.
Let's
TMZ
watch
guy,
it one more time and see if he was about to say niggas. All right, let's be fair with Tony Romo. Let's be fair.
You got 3 yards, the tough yards, the finish on the play. Right there, you got 3.
Guys.
Do it again. Show me again. I'm gonna try to do it again. I'm gonna try to not more.
Yeah. I don't know, but a lot of people are making a big deal out of this.
It's
this guy says, I think Tony Romo wanted to say a
and let us know what you think
You got
about your
3
Dallas
blank
Cowboys and their
unacceptable.
racist behavior.
Tony Romo was this close to saying N-I-G-G-A on
Don't see
TV.
Dallas, Texas.
At this point, it remains to be seen what will come of this. CBS nor Romo have issued a response. Either way, fans are going to continue circulating this clip as they try to get to the bottom of it. Let us know what you thought happened here in the comments. Well, okay. Shannon Sharp chimed in on this as well too. Okay. And he seems to believe that you know, Tony Romo, you know, was about to say the N-word too. He says it's TV. You get hyped and forget sometimes where you are. So I'm not sure if Shannon Sharp here is trying to imply that Tony Romo says the N-word, you know, in his personal life, right? Which it sounds like that's what he's trying to imply. But what I think about this is this. I think that the outrage here is silly.
It would take a raccoon ass nigga, right, to say something like that was silly. He sound like a raccoon ass nigga, don't he? I think the outrage for this is silly. No, the outrage is not silly because we get crucified for even saying the word Jewish.
Yeah.
Cut it half, you know what I'm saying?
Cancel.
But he could say, we got 3 niggas. Nick. You can play the nines, nigga? We got 3 what? And everybody want to brush on the rug. Oh, he grew up around black people. This nigga didn't grow up around black people, man. He grew up in a white racist community in Illinois.
I hate when they be trying to. I hate when they be saying that, bro. Like just because he grew up around black people, mean he like black people.
No, then somebody gonna talk about. And then, hold up, to all you my righteous brothers are coming on name of the 5% Nation of Gods and Nerfs. They call Tony Romo half original. Tony Romo don't consider himself half original. He considers himself a white man. Just because you are Italian, just because you got Italian in your history, if you're not Sicilian, that really don't count. You got a Sicilian blood in you. Not the Naples. The Naples, they don't like Sicilians. What they said, Sicilians are dark complected bastards. Right. You hear the mafia motherfuckers talk about Sicilians?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, Stone C. Dallas, thanks for the donation, but appreciate you, man. So, yo, I want to hear what y'all got to think about this. I'm gonna let I'm gonna throw y'all to somebody else. They had something to say about this too. Somebody I believe that's not gonna be too nice about it. Let's see, what's this down here? Right here, here we go.
Into Black and White
Fair use.
on YouTube. The no holds barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, guys, we're going to be talking about former Dallas Cowboys quarterback and CBS NFL analyst Tony Romo. Antonio Ramiro Romo Jr. Bit of controversy with him. Now, yesterday, he actually was doing the play-by-play for the Chiefs and Bengals game. And as you guys know, the Kansas City Chiefs actually made the Super Bowl. They're going to face off against the Eagles. There was actually a play that Tony Romo was actually calling. And then he had a slip of the tongue. He almost said the dirty word, the racist word. Or was he? Now, I don't know for sure. And this was a bit time play. Isaiah Pacheco actually caught the ball, made a run. Tony Romo, he gets very, very excited, when he's actually doing his calls. And a lot of people probably believe that he actually almost dropped the N-word. Almost is the key word because he did not say it. He caught himself. Now, he could have actually been saying, Niners or something like that. I'm not really sure. But I do have the clip here, and you guys can actually judge for yourself. Now, even if he actually did almost say it, I'm not accusing him of anything. I don't believe that Tony Romo is racist in any way. But that's going to actually bring us to Undisputed's Shannon Sharp. Because here on Bro Bible, Shannon Sharp suggests Tony Romo almost used derogatory term during AFC title broadcast. Shannon Sharp is hinting that Tony Romo nearly used a derogatory term on air during the AFC Championship broadcast. That suggestion has many on social media reacting. A video of Romo's alleged slip-up surfaced Sunday night, and now it's gone viral online. Now, live, I did not actually hear this live for the game. I just found out about this probably about an hour ago. It says, during the thrilling ending to the Chiefs-Bengals matchup, Romo got excited after a big catch by Kansas City running back Isaiah Pacheco. On the play, the tailback hauled in a Patrick Mahomes pass, then eluded a trio of Cincinnati defenders to gain extra yardage. The result of the reception was a first down in Bengals territory late in the fourth quarter of action. While the Chiefs wouldn't score on that drive, it helped with field position. After forcing the Cincy offense to punt, that field position proved beneficial on the final outcome of the game. Following a Bengals punt, KC would get in the field goal range to make the game-winning kick in the final seconds. The excitement of the game may have gotten to Tony Romo. Many, including Shannon Sharp, believe he nearly said something he would have regretted later on air. Now,
facts, Calvin Buchanan.
Let's look at this tweet right here. It says,
totally
did Tony Romo almost say the N-word? Now, I'm going to let you guys judge for yourself here. Let's go ahead and play it.
All right, let's be fair to Tony Romo. Let's be fair.
Yards, the tough yards, the finish on the play. Right there, you got three.
God.
All right, I'm gonna go back. I want you guys to hear one more time.
3 Nick.
Yeah, Nick.
Right there, you got 3 Nick.
Never mind.
God. Do it again. Show me again. I'm gonna turn it. Do it again. I'm gonna turn it on more.
Okay. Definitely not the Niners, because the Niners are actually in the other conference right there, because I actually did pull up another article right here where it actually did say maybe he was trying to say Niners or something like that. But it wasn't the Niners. This was the Bengals right there. But they did say Nickelbats. I don't know. Just a slip of the tongue. That's all I'm going to actually say about that. But I don't know. I mean, Tony Romo played in the NFL, and we know that the N-word gets dropped a lot in locker rooms. I mean, it is just the way it is. But it says here the undisputed host didn't deny the accusation. Rather, he suggested that Romo's emotions might have gotten the best of him. It's live TV. This is what Shannon Sharp wrote on Twitter. You get hyped and forget sometimes where you are. When someone asks what he planned to do about the alleged mishap, he said the following: "What do you want me to do about how someone talks a lot?" Pull up another article.
Here we go, y'all. Check it out again. Y'all can check it out again.
Tony Romo almost say the N-word. Now, I'm going to let you guys judge for yourself here. Let's go ahead and play it.
All right, let's be fair to Tony Romo. Let's be fair.
The extra yards, the tough yards, the finish on the play. Right there, you got 3 Nick.
Damn close.
To y'all,
Damn close.
to y'all,
All right, go back. I want
to y'all
you
the
guys to
chat
do it
thing.
one
Y'all
time.
let me know what y'all think in the chat.
The finish on the play. Right there, you got 3 Nick.
God. Do it again. Show me again. I'm gonna turn it. Do it again. I'm gonna turn it on more.
Okay. Definitely not the Niners, because the Niners are actually in the other conference right there, because I actually did pull up another article right here where it actually did say maybe he was trying to say Niners or something like that. But it wasn't the Niners. This was the Bengals right there. But they did say Nickelbats. I don't know. Just a slip of the tongue. That's all I'm going to actually say about that. But I don't know. I mean, Tony Romo played the N-word. Now, I'm going to let you guys judge for yourself here. Let's go ahead and play it.
All right, let's be fair to Tony Romo. Let's be fair.
The extra yards, the tough yards, the finish on the play. Right there, you got 3 Nick.
God.
All right, I'm going to go back. I want you guys to hear one more time.
Listen to this again. You got 3 niggas.
God. Do it again. Show me again. I'm gonna turn it. Do it again. I'm gonna turn it on more.
Okay. Definitely not the Niners, because the Niners are actually in the other conference right there, because
No
I actually
pass.
did pull up another article right here
No pass.
where it actually did say maybe he was trying to say Niners or something like that.
First of all, why we gonna keep giving these crackers a pass? They don't give us no pass. We say anything about the small hats. We say anything about the racist ex-president Donald Trump, and we get blackballed.
Yeah.
We're racist, you know what I'm saying? But just because
Automatic black boss. Automatic. They don't
not
even think
blackball. Yo, they find black players in the NFL, NBA for saying the word nigga on the court of field.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Come
real.
on, but they ain't gonna make him ask him what he really gonna say. Make him explain what word he's gonna say and see if it came in the same context as the game. It sounds not like 9. It sounds like Nick. Just because his last name is Romo, that don't mean he's half original. He don't think he's black. He called himself white.
Right.
So he shouldn't be allowed or given the opportunity to use words we use in our hood. especially if you don't come from that area.
Yeah.
You don't come from that area, you shouldn't be able to say it.
Yeah.
Like I said, you see how they crucial Kanye West, yay, for saying what he said. And he didn't say Jewish, he said Jew. Tony Romo said nigga, he said nig. It should be the same thing.
Same thing.
Nigga, Jew, Jewish. Come on.
Yeah.
Let's be real about it, bro. But people don't see it like that because so many big Cowboy fans are here. They're gonna look past. Oh, Tony Romo, he dated a black girl once when he was in college. Him and his whole all his white sorority fraternity ran a train on it. That's what happened. He ain't really date her. You know that black girl. Oh, this and that. Tony did this for the black community. Terrell Owens didn't like Tony Romo because he knew Tony Romo was a racist too.
Yeah. Yeah, man. You know them old heads be letting them words fly, man. You know behind the scenes they saying, you know what I mean? So he just almost he forgot where you was at.
Yo, Tony Romo thought he was talking to JerryJones in the owner's box.
Yeah, man, right? It's real, man. That was close, man. That's damn close, bro.
Check this out. But y'all think it's all good, right? Let's look at this. I'm gonna show you something else. What y'all think is right about this? Y'all think this right too? Or do you think Jerry Jones should have known better? Here we go, y'all. Let's start it off.
Got better. Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so excited to announce that local recordings are now available.
It's a fascinating piece of reporting that we're going to talk about now. We're going to start with this photo. It's from September 9, 1957, and it shows Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones among a crowd of white students trying to keep black students from integrating at an Arkansas high school. This is a Washington Post reporting. Reports that Jones, who was 14 at the time, could be seen standing a few yards from where the 6 black students were being jostled and held with snarling racial slurs by ringleaders of the mob. So joining us now, sports and feature columnist at the Washington Post, Sally Jenkins. Sally broke this story along with her co-author, David Moranis. We're so happy that you could join us this morning. Thank you very much. Happy Thanksgiving to you. And again, I have to commend you on your reporting. This whole thing is right. I mean, it's
stunning.
Really stunning. It's fascinating. So let's start with the picture, okay, and then we'll talk about how we could have sort of moved diversity along with coaching in the NFL and in sports. Let's start with this photograph, though. What did you learn about this photo?
Recordings just got better. Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so excited to announce that
from this photograph.
Well, I think the first thing you learn is just how widespread the segregationists were in Little Rock and North Little Rock. Jerry Jones's high school was North Little Rock, which was across the Arkansas River from Central High School, which is the school that got all of the attention when Eisenhower sent in federal troops to protect the Little Rock Nine at that school over there. But the segregationist agitators were actually very active on both sites. And the fact that we knew that generationally, Jerry Jones had to have experienced the events in Little Rock more generally, but to find him in the photograph and to learn that he experienced one of those incidents right on the schoolhouse steps was pretty revelatory. We were blown away, to put it mildly.
Here's the question that I first have. How in the world were they able to spot a 14-year-old Jerry Jones in a photo? That, now, I'm not a Don Lemon fan at all, not even a little bit. I don't care about Jerry Jones even a little bit. I'm not even a football guy, I'm a basketball guy, right? But my question still remains, how is it possible? I'm just wondering what the process was that they used to be able to scan through this photo and then ultimately identify Jerry Jones in the back, in the middle back of a photo, because he looks nothing like that as an old man, obviously, as he did as a young kid. The second thing that I'm asking is, well, it's not even a question, it's really just more of an observation. And that, do we hold our 14, 15-year-old selves the same standard or as accountable as we hold ourselves today? Because largely we're identified as minors, as children, so on and so forth. And I think that it's not unfair to say that we pay for the sins of our fathers, because at that time, it's a much different time back then than it is in 2022. I know that the narrative and the sentiment is always going to be, okay, well, now we have to hire more black coaches as a result of it. And they're going to try to bully him into his franchise because he largely has the most valuable franchise in the Dallas Cowboys. And they're going to say that he's never hired a black coach. But let's continue.
Let me ask you about this picture just quickly here, because he's saying, you know, I was just there. I wasn't participating. I was there just sort of to observe.
Ability, baby.
But with the photograph, which you point out in your reporting, is that in order to get where he was at the top of those stairs, that he had to get up there pretty quickly, and those were sort of the students that were keeping the black students from entering. Does this say anything about his participation? Are you making any sort of judgment about it, or?
No,
I think the ghost fucked my husband.
I'm sorry, what?
Well, two things. First of all, he's a little at the time, so he's actually younger than the ringleaders that you can see in the photographs. That's one thing that we noticed. We did look at a sequence of photos leading up to those schoolhouse steps, and the white teenagers on the steps did have to move around the black students to get to the top of the steps. Nevertheless, he is further back. He is younger than the lead participants. And so I think that, you know, you simply have to take him at his word unless something else appears, that he was there more out of curiosity and fascination, as opposed to being really at the very
Yo,
end.
bro, I'm gonna get off. I gotta make a call real quick.
He does remember, one thing he told us
tomorrow.
that did not make it in the story is that he does remember that it got physical. The tough guys that you see in the center of the photograph end up really pushing the kids down off the steps. And in fact, one of them is arrested.
You know, it kind of begs the question of the role that social media, for me, and I'm always looking at it from a holistic perspective. And that's why I document the journey and I tell it from my perspective. That's the whole idea, or the reason why I originally got on YouTube in the first place, is just to document the journey and give insight and information, in addition to being able to market myself more effectively in corporate America. But it does beg the question, if you can pull a photo from then, all the way from then, from the school fight segregation, imagine what life is going to be like for people that wind up being corporate executives, or they get into the top of the food chain, and all we're able to do is, or we're easily able to just pull from social media or pull from any self-uploaded pictures or what happened a long time ago on Facebook and all of this other type of stuff. And that's why I'm very, very forthcoming with telling my story, because it's like you can't uncover anything that I've already covered, A. And then B, we have to start asking a question of, how is this going to affect us later? I try not to get caught up or be in places that ultimately would have me questioning or being questioned about something that I ain't even have nothing to do with. They got to take him at his word. What does it say about Jerry Jones today? Do we even care? And are black people even really gonna care? Because
all I want to know is why we got to take him at his word. We see what he did to Colin Kaepernick. You see what happened, how he blackballed that black man because he took a knee. You see what he said to his black players: if any of y'all take a knee, y'all won't have a job. What does taking a knee, right, have to do with him? Because he doesn't care about the black brutality. He never spoke on the police killings of innocent black men. He never spoke on police kills of black men, period, or black people in general. You ask him the question, he says, next question. You know what I'm saying? And now we got his protege, a man he loved like a son, saying, "We got a bunch of niggas." Come on, man. Let's go to that slip of the tongue again with Tony Romo. And y'all tell me, y'all be 100% honest. Here we go. Here we go, right here.
And those three, this is reaching at his finest. I don't know. You see, I live where Tony.
Here we go, right here.
Right there, you got three niggas. But the thing is, one of the dudes is white. But the thing is, one of the dudes is
Play right there. Right there, you got three. You talked about this is the best tackle. The extra yards, the tough yards, the finish on the play. Right there, you got three. You talked about this is the best tackle.
Facts, boys.
The yards, the tough yards, the finish on the play. Right there, you got three. You talked about this is the best tackle. The extra yards.
and he's saying that like it. Right there, you got three niggas. But the thing is, one of the dudes is white. But
extra yards, the tough yards, the finish on the play.
And right there, and now if he said three something, right there, you got the three, right? 1, 2, 3. So he's got to be talking about them, right?
Now, think about it. What if he said, you got three kites? Right there, we got three kites. Come on, man. Same thing. But you know what they're going to do? They're going to throw this, they're going to watch this, they're going to sweep this under the rug. Like Tony Romo never said anything. He's not going to be penalized like a black man will be penalized for saying, instead of saying Jewish, they said Jew. They're penalized for that. They're blackballers. Kyrie lost a sneaker contract for even mentioning a book that they said was anti-Semitic. How you gonna be anti-Semitic when Kyrie already announced himself as being one of the first Jews? That's not anti-Semitic. It is anti-Semitic because a black person said it. But since Tony Romo isn't black and he don't consider himself half original, he considers a white boy, they're gonna brush that shit under the rug and they go keep going. He ain't gonna lose his job, he ain't gonna lose no money. He should have been at least questioned about that slip of the tongue. Now check this out. I'm trying to see something. I'm gonna see Skip Ellis talk about everything else. Let's see if he said anything about Tony Romo's slip of the tongue. Here we go, right here.
There is no peace. This war is what I'm trying to stop.
All right, let's be fair. Let's watch it one more time and see if he was about to say niggas. All right, let's be fair to Tony Romo. Let's be fair.
The extra yards, the tough yards, the finish on the play. Right there, you got three.
Guys.
Do it again. Do it again. I'm gonna try to do it again. I'm gonna turn it on more.
Hold on. Well, we
What's going on there, guys? We back with another one, and we got Tony Romo today. Come on down, Mr. Romo. Your commentary has got you at the front of the class today, man. And a lot of people saying that Tony Romo almost let the N-word slip out on TV the other day, man. I'm gonna let you hear what he said.
The extra yards, the tough yards, the finish on the play. Right there, you got three. You talked about it. This is the best tackling team. They don't miss tackles.
So Shannon Sharp reacted to that. When someone asked Shannon Sharp about it, he was like, they was like, Shannon, you gonna talk about that? That's gonna be a real good topic of discussion tomorrow. And Shannon was like, it's TV. You forget where you are sometimes. Another person came under there and they was like, Shannon, you know, that's what he says when he's not in our presence. And Shannon was like, what you want me to do about what he says when he's not in our presence? Which that's true. You know, you can't really do nothing about what somebody's saying and you're not even privy to, you don't know it. But I think the point of the poster, he was saying, you know, are y'all going to be allowed to talk about this, you know, or is this something your boss is not going to let you talk about? Because it's definitely a topic worth discussing. You know, y'all discuss the most minute things with other athletes on and off the court. Y'all stay on Kyrie, y'all stay on different celebrities about different things, but y'all not going to cover this. And a lot of people saying, you know, he was probably going to say Niners, but the problem with that is it wasn't even a Niners game. It was the Bengals versus the Kansas City Chiefs. So there was no Niners on the field. So it wasn't that. And he didn't even try to say a word that sounded anything like that first syllable that he got out, you know. So I think that's where the issue lies with most people in this whole thing. Bill Bellamy, he also touched on this, and this is what he had to say. Check it out.
I know y'all heard about Tony Romo. Come on, Tony. Not Romo. God damn it, Tony. Tony Romo damn near said the N-word on live TV. And then the people are going to take up for him. No, he wasn't. He wasn't going to say that. He was going to say Niners. Ain't no Niners on the field, Tony. People always trying to make up for people's real. That's what they really want to say when they're saying it by mistake. That's what people get off. They don't realize that's what people really want to say. Like what was he going to say? Neapolitan Masters was about to tackle him. He's about to say the Nectarines. All three of them Nectarines was about to. Oh my God! All three of them Nova Scotias.
So what do you guys think about that, man? Do y'all think Tony Romo was saying it, or you think, you know, this is overblown? I'm probably the wrong.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, I think Tony Romo was about to say the N-word. It was a slip of the tongue because he's used to saying it. He said it around his buddies around the water cooler at the station. Probably he's probably talking to JerryJones, like I said earlier. So you know what I mean. What we gotta do, man, we just gotta hold these guys accountable, like they will hold us accountable for saying something like that.
Hey, right there, you got.
I'm finna say, give me a Wikipedia or something. 11,047 people and 11,046 is white. Trust me. East is the brothers. West is, you don't want to go west. But there was a brother that worked at that chocolate factory. And he was like, yeah, that's what we make the Hershey's chocolate factory is out there. Hold on, I'm going to find out. Let me go here and look up Tony Romo. I'm finna say, give me a Wikipedia or something. Burlington, yep. Yep, Burlington, Wisconsin. That's exactly what it is. They got 11,047 people and 11,046 is white. Trust me. They have that sign out there that says the home of Tony Romo. I said, what?
Parts of Burlington, Wisconsin, not Burlington, Illinois, excuse me.
That ain't where you want to be. You want to be on the other side of that Wisconsin. And that's about 30-minute drive from where I'm at right now. I ain't surprised. Tony, look, Tony Romo has never, ever shown you anything about him ever. The only time he deal with black folks is when he playing with them. That's it. Tony Romo, I'm like, look, he's never shown
Burlington,
me
Wisconsin, not Burlington.
Hey, he with the brothers. It don't surprise me. But T.O. definitely was riding for him. That's my teammate. That's my teammate, man. And they still cut him.
That's my quarterback. Crying.
He fought for his quarterback and everything. It was 100% Tony Romo fault. Then you got a Dallas Cowboy fan burning up a Dak Prescott jersey, wearing a Romo jersey. Where's the oxymoron?
Hey, what else I want to know is, see, y'all let all these y'all let all these white racists get away. You got Joe Rogan. Yeah, he from Jersey, but he said the N-word. He said something about. I feel like he said, "What's the conference?" I feel like it was a bunch of. I was out there with a bunch of gorillas, apes. Why would you say something like that if you going to watch the movie in Philadelphia? Well, a bunch of was where it's a lot of black people, a lot of Muslim black people, a lot of all types of black people out here. Why would you say you felt like you was around a bunch of apes? And then you got caught saying the N-word many times and nobody don't say nothing. They just sweep that shit under the rug. But you can't sweep what Kyrie did under the rug. You can't sweep what Kanye did said under the rug. But you can sweep what these two Caucasian men are saying about African-American black men in a high position under the rug. Yo, it is what it is, man. Y'all know what it is. I know what it is. Straight racism. But yo, this is King, New Jersey. This is BTBTV. We bully the bullies. I brought up many instances of Tony Romo not being down for the black cause. I always said Tony Romo didn't like black people. I see how he treated Terrell Owens. Terrell Owens wide open, and he threw to the white tight end multiple times. That's why T.O. was upset with him multiple times, because he could be wide open, and Tony would throw to what's his name? Whiten? Whatever that white boy name is, that tight end that he had in Dallas them years. They retired from Dallas. Come on, let's keep it real. None of these people for the black community. They don't when a black quarterback took a knee, everybody had a problem. All these white people had a problem with it, but you don't got a problem with another white man saying the N-word, almost saying the N-word during the live telecast of a football game, the playoffs. Come on, neg don't sound anything like nine. Neg and nine are two different things. It was three big necks. Come on, man. Let's keep it real. We know what it's about. Yo, respect to y'all, respect to the chat, respect to my bro Christian Prince New Jersey, BTBTV for coming in showing love, yo. This is King New Jersey, this is BTBTV, yo. We out of here, man. Nothing. Tomorrow is a new day, yo. Let's get it popping. Peace. We ain't no Bloods, we no Crips. We doing our own thing. BTBTV that started his own gang. Like, nigga, what?